their very best. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&TCenter. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Chris Paul is nicknamed the point god. Some say he's the best ever when it comes to running an offense while limiting turnovers. CP3 says, when I step on the court, I don't think that anyone should be able to take the ball from me. I pride myself on making the right decisions, passing and ball handling. Kevin, he remains a wizard.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Front court spots are filled by Bridges and Saric. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the 4. Booker's shot is good.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Ball against Jones. To the wing right side. Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game. Vassell with it. Chris Paul covering. And it's good for 2.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Ayton following the bucket by the Spurs. On the wing, Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Vassell. Booker, no good.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
On the basket by Jones.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by San Antonio. Bridges passes to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
So it's the Spurs now after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Sohan. It's good. This game is all even.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul surveying the floor. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And stolen by Booker. Paul outside. Passes it to Booker. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
First one falls for him. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
So he gets them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now here's Jones. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Vassell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Shoot the 2.
And that one falls for Vassell. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Vassell hits them both.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
Now, here's Bridges. His last outing, he had 18 points. Ayton kicks to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Saric. Basket counts.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Here's Jones. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. To the middle. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They trail by 3, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Vassell, the shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. There's the 3. Paul can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Jones, the pass to Purtle. Vassell with it against New Orleans, who is really on his game. And the basket is good. Vassell's got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Paul. They trail by 3. Bridges outside. Paul against Jones. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Sohan. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Spurs. Johnson kicks to Paul. Bridges, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Ball against Jones. Down low. Here's Johnson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Sharch finds Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. That one's not going to go. The Spurs have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Sohan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Remarkable poise from the swing man. Johnson doesn't let some rough defense deter him from cashing in.
Here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bridges kicks to Paul. Sharge outside. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside, Jones. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So for the Suns, Biyombo comes in for Ayton. And Lee's subbed in for Paul. Suns trail by 4. Lee outside. Pass to Bridges. That's tipped. Richardson against Bridges. Richardson the pass to Roby. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Richardson. On the wing, Johnson. Lets it go with the 3. Bridges with the board. Kicks it out to Johnson. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix the other way now. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Suns. Cameron Payne comes in for Bridges. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against New Orleans. Pass to Craig. Back to Payne. And the pass to Lee. Johnson in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Inside, here's Roby. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Lee outside. Back to Payne. Over Richardson. A rebound by the Spurs.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They grab their own miss. Out to Lee. Here's Biyombo. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Spurs leading by 3. Richardson outside. He dishes it to McDermott. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Mind the lanes.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
The free throw drops for McDermott.
And as for McDermott, how about the last couple of seasons he's had?
GA, career highs in scoring. He's not making a higher percentage, but he's taking more shots each game. Seems like it's been a recipe for success.
Now here's Lee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Payne with the bounce pass. Lee passes to Payne. Dishes to Johnson. Pass to Lee. Craig against Johnson. Got a piece of it. McDermott with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. And McDermott drops them both.
You know, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Suns trail by 8. Passes to Craig. Now here's Ayton. Tight defense on him. Wesley against Lee to the inside. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And the Spurs with possession following the score by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Here's Richardson. Payne grabs the board. Phoenix has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lee kicks to Payne. And he overshot that one, missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Johnson banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 8.
I'll tell you what, Stanley Johnson is built to take punishment. Nice play.
And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Craig in at the 3 spot. McDermott can't get it to go. Suns trail by 8. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Here's Wesley, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Now, here's Craig. He's defended by McDermott. A nice shot by Booker. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from Keldon Johnson. Back to Paul. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got his second basket.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Richardson outside, and stolen by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
The shot by Johnson, no good. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Wesley. Here's McDermott. Here's Richardson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Paul outside. Back to Booker. Shoots the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Timeout. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
So for the Suns, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bismack Biyombo, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Torrey Craig. Richardson outside. The pass to Vassell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vassell's got 8 points. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
and he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Now Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Booker looking around. Back to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. Second shot opportunity, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Ayton hits them both. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now here's Richardson. 12 points his last outing. Jones for 3. That shot is off. Suns trail by 3. Here's Booker. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And that's 15 points for Devin Booker.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
And they take the lead. And the Suns lead by 1. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Paul. 9 points last game. Booker outside. Richardson against Bridges. Pass to Paul. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot over Richardson. Bridges misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Jones against Johnson. Jones the pass to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
It doesn't take much for Poeltl to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. Paul against Jones. Paul kicks to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's now 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And really a blowout win like that against a team a lot of people feel is one of the elites shows you the potential this group has.
Sharch is checked in for Johnson. So it's San Antonio now. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And it's Poeltl at the elbow. Back to Jones. Poked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Paul. Finished off the break. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's the one thing about Chris Paul. Once he gets out into transition, very difficult to stop.
Down low, Richardson. And the layup falls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Phoenix with the ball. Paul kicks to Bridges. Passes it to Ayton. Shoots over Pirtle. And it's Ayton missing. San Antonio leading. With some arc. Vassell, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Saric, right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
The first free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. Saric nails them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
To the middle. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Paul against Jones. Paul left side. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Lee's checked in. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Inside, Richardson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. Pass to Saric. Lee outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Suns. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Jones. He has 6. Back to Richardson. Down low. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got 4 assists in the game. Suns trail by 5. Payne kicks to Paul. Lee against Richardson. Got a piece of it. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Here's Saric. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. Lee outside. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Sohan. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hall finds Lee. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
And so Paul nails both of them. Spurs leading by 5. Now Wesley. To the paint, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Paul. And the Suns call time.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
The Spurs making a switch here. Roby's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Craig's checked in. The pass to Payne. Back to Saric. Good on the bucket. 10 points for Dario Saric.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the middle. And that one's good by Roby. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Lee. From about 16. Here's Saric, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Craig passes to Payne. Here's Lee.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Here's Richardson. They get it back. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Lee finds Payne. Now here's Saric. Defense is right there. Payne looking around. A 3-ball. Again, the miss by Saric. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
.50 seconds left here in the second. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Craig against Johnson. Craig kicks to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Richardson left side. Here's the dish to Johnson. And he drops it in from the low post. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
For Phoenix, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Saric nails them both. And so it's San Antonio in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They lead by 9 points. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. It's been the difference in the game.
And Kenny, your take on Phoenix?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
San Antonio leading by 9. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Sohan in at the power forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And that one falls for Vassell. Vassell hits them both. Suns trail by 11. Now here's Paul. Pass to Saric. On the wing, Bridges. He's guarded by Johnson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. And here is Johnson after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
I love whenever Johnson goes at the defense inside because it puts them in a very difficult position.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
And both free throws good for Johnson. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Rebound by Sohan.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Now here's Vassell. Defended by Booker. Pirtle trying to get open. And the dunk by Pirtle.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Here's Paul. Bucket is good. Paul's got 8 points.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
And it's Johnson penetrating. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Paul with the ball. He's got 8. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Here's Johnson. The shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Sohan. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 12. Booker outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 21.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Now, here's Vassell. Defended by Booker. And the basket by Vassell. He's got 14.
Devin Vassell has got all the tools, and he's showing them off.
Here's Paul. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Now the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. to the inside. Here's Paul. The offensive rebound. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Aiden is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
The Suns haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Aiden walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
The Spurs making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. And he's good on the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside, Jones. Pass to Vassell. From deep. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Showing off his accuracy. Vassell putting up a smooth shot from the arc.
Johnson against Bridges. Puts it up from 12. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Booker.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now here's Jones. He's got 8. Passes it to McDermott. Back to Jones. The feed to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist in the game.
There's the power in Johnson's game. Beasting in the lane.
Here's Bridges. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Booker inside, covered by Vassell. Here's Bridges. Misses off the left iron.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Excellent timing. Pirtle just leaping quickly for the alley-oop.
Timeout called, the Suns. The Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Down by 15. Johnson against Bridges. Paul outside. On the wing, Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. Drops in the tray. Bridges has got 6 points.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Poked away on the wing, Johnson, and taken away by Johnson. Here's Paul. The shot, no good. It's the Spurs taking it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Second chance shot, Pirtle. An easy 2 points on the layup. Pirtle's got 6 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Lee's checked in for Phoenix. Wesley against Lee. In the corner, it's McDermott. It's Wesley on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Suns trail by 14. No good from Lee. Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Booker against Richardson. Pirtle fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for San Antonio.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Roby comes in for McDermott, and it's Johnson in for Johnson. Free throw, no good for Pirtle.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop. And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Roby. Richardson finds Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Richardson on the assist by Pirtle. Richardson's got 12 points in the game. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Here's Lee, following the score by Josh Richardson. Bridges, right side. On the wing, Lee. And the three off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Suns making a change here as well. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Suns trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Roby, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Good discipline from Vassell, moving the ball instead of waiting for a shot to show up.
Here's Lee. No points in the game yet for him. Bridges outside. Back to Lee. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From the stripe, and Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Richardson the bounce pass. Bridges inside. Richardson covered. To the left wing. The pass to Roby. Fires the 3. Craig pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bridges for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Vassell, the pass to Roby. He kicks it to Pirtle. Johnson in the corner. Here's Roby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns trail by 18. Here's Craig. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Vassell. Kicks it to Richardson. Back to Vassell. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Phoenix has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Time called here, the Spurs decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
So both teams changing it up here. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Now here's Jones. Payne covering. Outside, Jones. And it's in there. Jones has got 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges outside. It's deflected and stolen by Richardson. Jones finds Richardson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 14 points for Josh Richardson.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Suns trail by 18. Bridges outside. Craig against Richardson. Back to Bridges. Here's Vassell. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Well, Phoenix shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Bridges kicks to Johnson. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Richardson. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Frontcourt spots are filled by Bridges and Saric. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
One shot.
So it's San Antonio now. The lead is 15. Inside, here's Johnson, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
That's not going to stop Keldon Johnson. He's good at forcing his way through contact.
Bridges outside. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Ball against Jones. Pass to Sohan. Tipped away. Suns trail by 15. Here's Bridges. Good D by Johnson. Here's Sohan. Covered by Sharch.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Here's Sharch. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Pirtle, he is checked in for San Antonio. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. A nice shot by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Jones against Paul. Johnson from outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bridges. Spurs leading by 13. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Johnson. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Sharch, the fast break chance. He had a nice open look right there. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul's running. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Johnson. Bridges passes to Ayton. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Jones against Paul. Here's Sohan. Over Sharch. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Sharch.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal. Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. We knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
Thank you, David.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Here's Jones, the rejection by Paul. Saric passes to Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup. 33 points for Devin Booker.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Now here's McDermott. Passes it to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Over Ayton. Nice shot by Pirtle. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Just what you expect from Pirtle inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Doug McDermott. Spurs leading by 9. And here's Jones. Pirtle, the pass to Sohan. Back to Pirtle, and stolen by Ayton. And here we go, fast break. Paul's got it, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And there's the pass to Johnson. It's Richardson on the wing. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Saric. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Jones against Paul. The 3 from Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Quick shooting from Johnson, getting the drop on the defense.
Suns trail by 10. Booker outside. Now Ayton. Now here's Bridges. Ayton kicks to Paul. 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. It's not going to go for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And Ayton throws it down.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Ayton. And San Antonio has possession. 9-point game. Jones against Paul. Right side Jones. Johnson outside. And here's Richardson outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Sharch dishes to Paul. Here's Ayton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the size, the wingspan, and the athleticism Ayton has is huge. Very strong at rebounding.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 6-point lead. To the paint. Here's Sohan. Covered by Sharch. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Six to shoot. Here's Jones.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body well to contest shots.
Pass to Ayton. Over Jones. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. And now it's just a 4-point San Antonio lead. Jones in the post, defended by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul's running for three. Bridges out to Sharch. Jones against Paul. Here's Ayton. And another shot. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Sharch passes to Bridges. Missed it, even after all those chances. Richardson against Booker. Passes to Jones. Johnson in the corner. Back to Jones. Pass to Sohan. To end the drought. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Suns trail by 6. Paul outside. Ayton with it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And typically not this reliable at the line, but tonight he's been terrific.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight, spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
Spurs leading by 4. Outside, Jones on the wing. Johnson drills it from outside. Johnson's got 23.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
That's tipped, and he recovers it. Saric kicks it out to Booker. There's the pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Pirtle, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For San Antonio, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Outside, Jones. Richardson kicks to Jones. Pass to Sohan. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Suns trail by 9. And here's Booker. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Booker's got 12 now in this quarter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. He feeds it to Pirtle. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Pirtle's got 14 points here in the second half.
Using that added strength and aggression, Pirtle is able to power through contact for the finish at the rim.
The drive by Booker over Richardson. No good from Booker. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Sohan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Booker, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Spurs.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jakob Poeltl.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Here's Poeltl following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Suns on offense, trailing by 13. Washington passes to Lee. Pulls up on the elbow. Off the left rim and out. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.